finally got an A+ on my Rorschach test. I had a very, very interesting dream, okay? And I want you to understand what belonging really is, okay? That's this video. Let's get it.
Yeah. I'm inspired. I'm inspired.
Hey there guys, how's it going? My name is Sumat Chatterjee from the Flow Zone Academy, and I'm a flow state coach, which means that I help you feel better and perform better. First of all, I want to give a disclaimer, okay? These videos are purely for entertainment purposes, okay? It's not a I can help you, it's if or how I can help you, right? So if the message resonates with you, if it aligns with you, then reach out to me. I had a dream that one day, okay? I had a dream, okay guys? And this might sound really weird to some of you, and that's completely valid. I had a dream, man, that I went to this tiger cave, okay? Some of you know what this tiger cave is called. It's the Doje Drolo Tiger Cave, okay? It's in Bhutan. And I was speaking to my father about it when he was visiting a while back, and he was saying that he's been up there twice already, and he told me a really funny story. He was, so he went up there, right? He started to meditate up there. My father, who's originally, he's a psychiatrist by profession. He's also doing meditation classes. He's a Buddhist, okay? So he went up to those caves to meditate. He was telling me the story after I had that dream as well. And he told me, you know, people started to pay him money because they thought he was like some kind of a monk, right? And he took all the money in a Ziploc bag and he gave it to the nunnery over there. And I thought that was quite funny. I mean, that's something that my dad would do, honestly. Like, I could see myself doing something like that, which is quite funny. But anyway, man, so this dream with Doje Drolo. So Doje Drolo is a wrathful being who ultimately, these wrathful beings in Buddhism, they have a foundation of compassion, okay, that they come from. So they're compassionate, wrathful beings. They're not there to harm, you know, the good of the world. They're there just to fight the evil, right? And so Doje Drolo, or the Lotus-born Master as they call him, rides on this tiger called Tashi Kedron. I believe it's a pregnant tiger, and it keeps the teachings alive, basically, right? Keeps it going throughout millennia. The ancient wisdom is kept through the Dakini code, right? So I'm getting this dream, and in the dream, I see Doje Drolo's face in a fire. And through the fire, he's telling me that you have to find these 5 wisdom Dakinis, and they're supposed to teach you about something, okay? I have no idea what this means, okay? Yesterday, right, this happened, so I'm bringing it up right now here in this video. It was a full moon, correct, the 18th. It was a full moon night. I was having this wellspring of emotion emanating from my lower dantian, basically. It was just like, right? And I reach out randomly, you know. I text this woman, right? Random woman on Instagram. I'm like, I hope you're having a great day. This is probably my first wisdom Dakini. I'm not too sure, okay? Her name is, if I can give her name, it's Miranda, as far as I know, okay? So, thank you, Miranda, for sharing this this infinite wisdom with me. So what happens is, like, these Dakinis are there to teach you, right? And they come in the form of women. Now, again, I'm just kind of going on my own scavenger hunt here. You don't have to take any of this as like things that I have to do and I need to go on a mission. No, this is my own personal mission, right? So I go to her and I tell her, you know, what do I need to learn? And what she tells me is something that I knew deep within all along. And I know that it has to do with my core wound of belonging, right? So I have a core wound of rejection and belonging, right? I'm telling her, like, look, I'm so terrified of being rejected, and it's just like, it hurts my core wound, right? I told her this. And she goes, you're overthinking it. You just need to play. Play and the people will come to you, right? And isn't this what is happening, right? Like, isn't that what I'm doing? Like, I'm making these YouTube videos, I'm playing, and you guys are commenting and subscribing, right? And I knew this all along, but it's kind of like when you hear it from a third person, specifically, you know, through the mechanism of a dream, She said, you cannot be rejected when you are in an aura of flow. And I believe I was supposed to transfer this message onto you guys. So this woman is also very familiar with human design, and I told her, you know, I'm like this hermit opportunist, like that's my human design. And she said, hey, I do the, you know, the role model networking thing. You do hermit, right? It's like you've got to honor that energy. And I heard that and I was like, wait, you're right. I have to have people come to me. Like, I don't necessarily have to go out of my way to meet people. But I am meeting people. Like, I'm still pushing that boundary because, again, it is like we're social creatures. You know what I mean? Like, we're here to belong, ultimately. So in the sense of belonging, for you, I'm telling you, right? If you struggle with belonging, you've got to understand where is a piece of you in that other person, straight up. Like, how can you see the interconnectedness? Where is the space that connects me and this chair, right? Me and these curtains. You slowly start to merge the objects with the subject that is you. And you start to feel more interconnected to your environment around you, right? Because when you feel like you do not belong, you will slowly start to difference yourself from people. You're going to look around you only for separation and cues of difference rather than sameness. But it is up to you to look for the sameness to get you connected and tapped in again. You see? You're looking for, but that person is different to me. No. Where is the sameness with you and them? Start to understand your body is how your soul physically expresses itself. Your mind is how your soul mentally expresses itself. Okay? Your feelings are almost the way that it perceives and senses things. The whole mentality of, you know, spare the rod, spoil the child kind of thing, where we fear getting punished, right? And these childhood traumas live through us as adults, and we feel like we do not belong. Because every time we were emotional as children, right, we were disapproved of or dismissed. These two top things. We are already primed here to belong. So if you feel like you do not belong, there is something that you are doing to push people away. Okay? So you have to be very wary of your thoughts, your words, and your actions. And once you can observe that pattern, then you can start to be like, hold on a second. I do belong. I'm meant to be here. Like, I exist here for a reason. It's just my mind is making me see a different storyline. I'm looking at the now through the goggles of my past, right? And we're all doing this at some level, right? So now I'm interpreting not the fact that I'm drained, but the fact that I'm processing. You see? It's a different word. It's not me saying that I'm exhausted or I'm tired. It's the fact that I need to integrate. I need to rest in order for my system to be up to par again, to be recalibrated, because I've been using my, not just my energy, but my soul. Because if emotions are energy in motion, and if soul health is emotional health, you got to understand that you're taking care of your soul every single day. Soul care, right? Soul care creates self-care, because soul care is emotional care. And so parents need to teach their kids how to reframe and deal with their emotions. They don't just have to be like, okay, Jimmy, you're completely valid for feeling that. I appreciate you expressing that to me. But they don't do anything to help the child to actually do something with those emotions. You know, Jimmy, whatever you're feeling in your heart, if you take that feeling of sadness and you try and see if you can express it in some way. See if you can express it through some form of creativity. Okay, we're getting somewhere, right? Before, it was just like you just kind of handed this kid a dangerous weapon of their own emotions. And now they're overwhelmed. They feel like this It's this quicksand effect of like, I don't know what to do with this mind. Why did you hand me this anger? You've got to stop dismissing your kids' emotions or people's emotions in general. You've got to stop disapproving of your own emotions and other people's emotions. And you've got to learn yourself some emotional alchemy, or fear into gratitude. Like, how can you switch? How can you make that switch? Where is that decision? This all came for me from a dream, I know, but it was very interesting because this woman, right, she guided me towards the Mars energy, okay? So I highly recommend men watching, we need to take way more action right now, okay? The full moon of the winter is over, right? And we're stepping into taking action right now. I'm about to go to MMA today, right? I'm about to go crush it. You know why? Because I'm here to show up for me. Okay? I'm here to get out of my comfort zone. And slowly I'm doing this. Even this woman said, it's about your body. It's being connected to your body. That is your healing. Because as a schizoid archetype, right, of bioenergetics, if you don't know what that is, right, it's your character structure. I have the character structure of the schizoid, so I get really into my mind a lot. So me actually wrestling and, you know, dancing and, you know, lifting, I'm here to create my dojo right here. I'm here to lock down right here. Yes, I am going to interact with the world, but my internal world is way more valuable, and I know that. I know that. I've got to honor that feeling, just like you got to honor your feelings. And once you understand this internal mechanism, it's going to free you. Free you of your time, free you of your energy, free you of using more of your money for greater expressions of yourself. Oh yeah, by the way, there was something else that this woman said which I thought was very interesting. So, you know how all these like men's circles, men's groups are like doing cacao ceremonies now? And I'm like, what's going on right now? Right? What is this cacao trend? And I asked this Dakini, this woman, well, I'm not going to call her Dakini. I think she's my first Dakini because she's given me so much wisdom already. And she's supposed to point me to the next one, right? She said cacao is a heart opener. It makes your heart feel very warm and activated. Now that's starting to make sense. You see, we as men, we hold a lot of anger. We don't hold a lot of love for ourselves. We hold resentment and anger mostly because they're unexpressed parts of us, or parts of us that we haven't processed, and we just stuff it down, and we think that being stoic rather than using stoicism is going to solve the issue. No, you got to use stoicism, not just be stoic on the outside, right? So that's what I'm talking about. I hope you have an incredible day today. Hit that subscribe button if you're coming across me for the first time. You know, I would appreciate it. I post every single day. If you need any help with anything, Uncle Makar's got you, okay? May the flow be with you and stay legendary. Let's go.